Marc Ashley. Our President and Chief Operating Officer, Marc Ashley.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo. Good afternoon. I cannot believe you all got back in the arena so quickly. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for coming back in so quick. We have an afternoon packed. I just got to get into it. Thank you so much. Look, let's get started here this afternoon. How many of you, I just want to recap what I spoke about yesterday afternoon. Shop local, did you get it yesterday? Earn cash back, IBV, build the MPCP, and on top of it, get local merchants in and earn 1% IBV on every single shop local transaction. You got it? 3,500 plus partner stores to shop from. Over 50 million products that you own in your unfranchised business. We're going to push you and your customers to shop direct, utilizing the one cart. Why? It puts more money in your pocket. Higher cash back, higher IBV, builds more in the BV plan and the IBV plan. We also have affiliate link-off partners, over 3,000. And then we also showed you how to save money with hot deals. So making money and saving money and shop, save, and earn. How many of you are going to shop smarter, not harder? The two best ways to do it are the following. One, the best way to teach yourself is just to do it. Learn by doing. Just go online. It's fun. It's simple. You'll save money and make money at the same time. And the other way to do it is to learn from other people. Just listen to what other people are doing. And before I go into my next segment, I thought it was important to bring up 5 people who live and breathe the shopping annuity, who shop smart, not harder. So they can give you a few tips on what they do to make more. And they make the SABP every quarter, but bring them up so you can listen to a few tips of what they do to make and build the shopping annuity and feed their shopping annuity. So give a warm Market America welcome for these people who are going to come up on stage and talk to you. Bonnie Philo, Jackie and Lee Koitza, Julie Maroney McGurk, Linda Hill. Come on. Right here. You know, we had a session yesterday. I'm losing track of my days. It's Saturday, right? We had a session yesterday. We were talking about shopping online and shopping in local stores. We had a great time talking about it, right, in the dressing room back there. I think we're going to do a segment at the conference where we do sort of a town hall, where we get some of our best shoppers and we just talk, not pre-rehearse, but talk about different things that people are doing to shop, to save money and earn money as well. But these 5 people literally do what I talked about yesterday. They do every single step in the process. They know how to shop. And the greatest thing about it is, you might think it takes them a while. It doesn't. It's fast, it's easy, and it's fun. Bonnie, tell the team out here some of the tricks and trades that you use and how you also break the habit as well.
Sure. Good afternoon, everybody. Scott, well, thank you. Scott and I do a lot of shopping, and we do a lot of shopping for each other. So it did take a while to break the habit. I didn't really get the SABP, spoke with Mark a couple of years ago, and as they say, the light bulb went off. All of us understand that, yes, Lord & Taylor is a partner store, and Bloomingdale's is a partner store, and so many others, and Target and Home Depot, but we leave money on the table a lot of times by not realizing the simple things we could be doing every day, things we're buying anyway. So Mother's Day and Father's Day, of course, just came and went, and we decided to buy each other massages. And we go to Massage Envy. Well, the bad news is Massage Envy is not a partner store, but the great news is Raise.com is. Cardpool.com is. Scott and I do a lot with gift cards, Visa, giftcertificates.com. So Scott went to Raise.com, bought a Massage Envy gift card, saved 20% on the gift card, took the gift card to Massage Envy. Massage Envy was doing a discount that month that if you buy a certain amount of massages, you get an additional 20%. I think you call that double dipping, Mark.
You can double dip all day long.
All day long, and it's legal. It's a wonderful thing to do. So that's what we ended up doing with Massage Envy. You could do it with so many other things. The biggest tip I'm going to say is before you go out to shop, before you're in that mall or in that store wanting to buy that thing that you buy, stop, breathe, get on your portal, get on your site, and think about the money you're leaving on the table by not going ahead and shopping through your own site and your own portal when all of you certainly do own a mall without walls. God bless you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Jackie and Lee.
Hi, from Crystal Lake, Wisconsin, and Taiwan. I was trying to see if that worked.
No, it works
Okay.
every time.
What
I'm
I
gonna
wanted
use it
to
in a
let
little
you
bit.
guys know is Lee and I are a two-person household now. Our daughters are grown, they're out of the house, and we're hitting the shopping annuity bonus pool every quarter. So, you know, there's not enough people, just isn't an excuse anymore, okay? Lee's much more patient than I am with technology. I like people. He likes technology better than I like technology. So I've had a learning curve to do this, and that I think is really important, but I can still do it. We have sticky notes all over the house. We leave lists all the time because we do not buy things unless it's through our shopping portal. So we're going to find one way or another to do that. Email advertisements. I don't know about you, but we get emails from the stores that we shop at frequently. If you have Shop Buddy downloaded, you're not going to end up missing money, or you will not miss money if you have Shop Buddy downloaded. So those are some of the key points that I wanted to make. Our comparison tool is huge. We use that all the time. Some of the stores we shop from are Overstock, Kohl's.com, Drugstore.com, and Jet.com. So those are ones that we compare. We go back and forth. Anything from toilet paper, soap, to tires and travel. And I'm going to let Lee tell you about the deals.
We found a lot of great deals on shop.com travel, but we've also found that it requires a little bit of patience and a little bit of planning. So what we do is we always start at shop travel, but then we go off and check the other travel sites. We found that prices fluctuate dramatically with flights and rent-a-cars and so forth. So we monitor things for a few weeks or even a couple of months before a trip. Get those emails and get the account information from the various travel companies. We've been really successful doing this. And last summer we sent Jackie on a trip to join our daughter in South America for a 3-flight junket and saved $200 on shop travel, just kind of monitoring things and finding the best price. This summer we scored big on rent-a-cars. Our daughter graduated from college in Georgia in June, and we ended up with a $300 minivan for a week, which is probably about half price versus some of the prices that are out there. This week we found a car for $150 from the Charlotte airport. So we're doing pretty good. The key thing is a little bit of patience and a little bit of planning.
Thank you. Julie.
Hi. So folks ask me, how did you hit this shopping annuity bonus pool every quarter? And so my first tip to you is, first you need to make a commitment. When we first started the shopping annuity bonus pool, it was December, the beginning of December, and I said, you know what, I'm going to hit it. I had a month to hit the quarter. And so I made the commitment publicly on Facebook to my team, and I said, every single day, I'm going to buy one thing for myself. I don't care if it's $10 or $200. And so I would sit on my couch and go, what do I need? And I actually, that's how I did it for a month, and then I posted it on Facebook. So again, I was not only committed to my team, myself, but also to potential customers out there. So people were asking me, what is this whole shopping annuity thing? Because they kept seeing it every single day. So I do want to share with you, my favorite store is Staples. Is it up? Oh. I got this really good deal. I actually, I'm looking at the site all the time, and it was a $55.99 case of paper for $14.99. So I paid $55.99 for it, got cash back and IBV on that, and then I got a $41 Visa rebate from Staples that I can use anywhere. How can you, there's deals like this all the time on Staples. I buy toilet paper, I buy water there, I love Staples. So just first remember, you need to make a commitment, whether it's every day like I did, or once a week, or once a month, whatever it is, make the commitment and make it publicly and stay committed to yourself.
Thank you. Linda.
Hi, I'm Linda Hill from Agawam, Massachusetts. When we talk about the unfranchised business, it's all about work smarter, not harder. When it comes to shopping annuity, it's about shop smarter, not harder. And I know shop smart does not involve me losing business while spending money. And that's what happens when you go in the store to buy things. You're losing business. You're losing your business, your team is losing, and you are spending money. So when I realized that, the rest is very easy. I know Shopping Smart, our portal is the best place in the world to provide valuable products, quality products, trusted brand from trusted resources. It's not about the cheapest thing we get. So what I use 4 steps. It's usually under 5 minutes to shop for things I really want. Can you go back to that slide? I Google search for the item. And usually they pop up with all the Google AdWords. They give you a price range on the item already. Same item, different price. And you can check the price right away. And the shop body will show up, which partner store carries it and gives you the price. So when I know the price, which store has the best price, and also it's our partner store, I go to my portal and order it. And usually I find the best deals, and always the same thing, and find the best store. And one example is that the other day we were in the mall. My son needs a new headset for his Xbox. So we went to the store. He saw it. He wants to know what he wants. So he wants it right there, of course. He's only 10 years old. I told him, if you wait and let mommy check in my portal, and the money I saved, I will give it to you. So he agreed. So I went home. We were in Target. The item is $79.99. Okay, I went home. I Googled it. And guess what? At Target.com, it's $59.99. And so I ordered right there, and we went to store to pick it up because he can't wait anymore. And I saved $20 by spending 5 minutes. Okay, think about that. And so I gave him $10, and I kept another 10. Another example I'm very excited about is that the bottled water. And in the summer, we drink a lot of bottled water. We're all over the place. And I just thought, I really should buy through my own portal. And I found the Shop Direct has the bottled water, a Nestle, like 35 bottles a case. And it's for $6.99. And if you buy from 1 to 10 cases, the shipping is flat. It's $10.05. And so I said, is this really a good deal? So I did my 4-step approach. I did Google, and it pops up all these deals. You can see Walmart is $10.32 and plus shipping. And Staples is $9.99 plus shipping. Amazon is $24.99 plus $5.99 shipping. And Sam's Club is the only place that has a cheaper price, but their shipping is you have to buy 2 cases, and the cheapest shipping for 2 cases is $40. If you buy 5 cases, it's $82. So what I paid, I ordered 5 cases of it. It's total for $34.95 for 5 cases. Average is almost $10. So $8 for average case. So I got the cheapest price. And what I love about it, that the UPS guy just drop out of my house. All I need to do is pick out of my house, put inside my house, okay? So really think about the shopping annuity, think about shopping smart. And we have the opportunity to change our daily shopping into an investment. So invest your shopping, don't waste your shopping. Thank you.
Now here's the beautiful thing. Everything we do in this company, we're always giving back. So for just doing the things you're supposed to do, what they were talking about, just by doing that and earning more, the company rewards you for doing those things through the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program. So just by doing the things you should be doing, we give you another incentive, Tom, through the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program. And we've made the program better in the last year and a half. We started this program a year and a half ago, and in 6 quarters, in a year and a half, we've awarded over 10 million BV. 10 million BV, and over 5 million IBV in a year and a half. Now remember, this is on top of the 50, this doesn't even include the 50 BV and 25 IBV that you earn for being an SABB partner when someone chooses you to be their teammate to meet the bonus program along with you, nor does it include the IBV leadership bonus that you can be awarded by meeting the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program. Over 10 million BV extra on top of what already is going into your organization. But it doesn't stop there. Anytime we come out with a program, we look at it, we analyze it, we dissect it, we look at the analytics and say, how can we make it better? Today, through the course of this afternoon, I'm going to tell you how we're making it better and how we're making it more lucrative. One way is that as of January 1st, all UFOs who just do what they're supposed to do get free shipping for 12 months. Free shipping. And then when you meet the SABP the next quarter, we give you an additional 3 months of free shipping. We never thought we could, we've tried to figure out, Marty, for the life of us, and Joe, how we could do a free shipping program. And we just rolled the dice and did it. Just do the things you're supposed to do and you get free shipping for a whole year automatically. Now, there's no annual fee for shipping. No annual fee. And the beautiful thing is we deliver fast and we deliver on time. Not like this. See that? They missed it. The Amazon, I saw that on the news. We deliver on time. We don't get stuck under bridges. Do you see that? I didn't make that up. That's not in Photoshop. That's a real life thing. We deliver on time, free shipping, and don't get stuck under bridges. I promise you. All right. Now, for non-SABP winners, we even made it better. We made a better program for everybody. Why am I even talking about non-SABP winners? Because everyone should be meeting it. It's mainly for new people. So new people get in. We don't want there to be a barrier of entry. So for someone who is new, I sort of talk about this in the form of new people. A non-SABP winner, we even reduced, as of January 1st, the shipping. It used to be 7.5% shipping. We reduced it in half with a $5 minimum. Basically, they're paying half of what they were paying before. The customer shipping that you offer online on your customer sites, there's free shipping for customers over $99. I'll compare that against any program out there, against any website out there, and a $5 flat rate for any items under $99. Watch this. It's how we make the program even better. Before January of this year, in order to provide that incentive to consumers, a portion of the retail profit or the shipping costs were paid by the unfranchise owner. Well, that changed because as of January 1st, for unfranchise owners who met the SABP, for awarding that customer-facing over $99 free shipping, if you meet the SABP, there is 0 retail profit deduction from any of you as it relates to any of your customer orders. The company absorbs those costs for you. 0. Before January 1st, a portion was coming out of you, 0. And it keeps building up. For non-SABP qualifiers, customers who pay the $5 flat charge, there's no retail profit deduction like there was before. There will only be a nominal retail profit deduction if you're a non-SABP winner and the customer gets free shipping. Make sense? Better? Continues to get better. Starting January of 2016, anyone who wanted to expedite their orders. This is big for me. Usually when I go online, because I'm so busy, I always tend to have to expedite things. Second day overnight. We work with our distribution center, Joe and I did, and we said, look, we've got to reduce these costs. As of January 1st, we reduced next day air costs to you and customers over 63% off standard rates, 52% off second day air rates, and over a 44% discount on 3-day select standard rates. How does that sound? Guys, do you get how much we're doing, how much we're giving you, how much we're focused on giving you more to grow your business and make more? Let me show you how we've made you more money in the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program. We have a BV incentive that we changed at the beginning of the year for SABP qualifiers, and the BV increased. The new SABP incentive that started January 1st of this year only got better. What we do is we calculate the total BV that each unfranchised owner places in their back office. And if you meet the SABP, Tom, we take what you purchased and we give you a 20% BV bonus on top of that to place as an award to you. 20% BV, 20%. Now, this is what I love about that. Unlike the previous program, it was a pool. Everyone was put in the same bucket or the same container. We said, no, let's change the program to award the people who are going above the norm. And if they're meeting the SABP, based on how much they purchase, let's give them an award. So you control your own destiny. Whatever you purchase, you get a 20% BV bonus, David, on top of it. Sound good? Look, here's an example. Here's an example. Isotonics OPC3, best product in the world. 90 days serving, $54.75. This is as simple how it works, as simple as this. You get 43.50, 43.50 BV for that. Amazing. A little over 80% BV for that, you order it. But watch this. By doing the things that you're automatically supposed to do, by meeting the SABP, you would get 52.20 BV for that exact order. And so basically, you're not getting 80% BV to distributor cost, you're getting over 95% BV to distributor cost. That's the way to look at it. Again, we just want you to do the things you need to do, but we're giving another incentive because we want you to do it that bad. So this gives everyone even a greater reason to duplicate this. And imagine everybody in your organization just doing the right things. Everybody doing the right things. So look how much this changed things. In the first quarter of this year was the first time we gave the 20% bonus, okay? So we compared that to Q1 of the previous year, okay? And here's what happened. Q1 of 2015, the old plan, the pool, we awarded 1.3 million BV. Q1 of this year, 20% BV. Based upon what you purchased, we awarded 2.5 million BV. Things are only getting better, right? Let's keep going. That's an increase of 85% BV. And the numbers that came in for second quarter were even higher. And third quarter's already trickling up as well. So it's doing great. Now, again, this is in addition to the 50 and 25 IBV that you get when you have an SABP partner, and the IBV leadership bonus that you get on top of it as well. Now, there's even more incentives. Not even stopping there. Look at this. Prior to July 1st, the field gave us this information. How many of you buy Market America products for BV, and how many of you buy Market America products that are IBV? A lot of you do. Well, before June 1st, someone came to us and said, look, you are only getting credit, Chris, for the BV orders. Can we possibly get credit for the IBV? Andrew, remember? Can we possibly get credit for the IBV orders? It's purchases that we're making it on franchise. Well, you asked for it and you got it. As of July 1st, the 1,500 requirement for BV prior is now a 1,500 BV requirement and IBV. We lump them both together for you to meet the bonus pool. Is this good or what? Is this better or what? Now, on the report you can even track it. So prior to July 1st, watch the screen. You would see the 1,500 BV and how many orders you are doing to meet that. On your Shopping Annuity Bonus Program report on Unfranchise Yardley, now you will see it to where it shows you your BV orders and your IBV orders and your combined commitment. We count both of them together to meet your 1,500. That's an effective now as of July 1st. And when you meet the SABP, watch this. I think that the 1,500 is going to be exceeded because we're lumping in the IBV with it, right? So watch this. When you meet the SABP, we're going to give you a 20% bonus on the BV and a 20% bonus on the IBV. I got to tell you, it's just easy to talk. I mean, literally, I'm just continuing. Look, it gets even better. And so what you can see here is, to meet the 20%, the BV and the IBV, on the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program report, I hope you're getting new things you never thought of before. On this report, you can see what your estimated personal bonus volume in BV and IBV you're going to earn. It continues to matriculate up and go up continuously throughout the quarter, so you know estimated how much you're going to receive for a 20% BV and a 20% IBV bonus. How many of you shop globally? Come on. A lot of you shop globally. When I mean shop globally, I'm talking about you work in other markets. You work in other market countries, whether it be Taiwan, US, Singapore, whatever. How many of you work in those countries? Here's the good thing. We don't want to leave that behind too. Why? That's buying power. You're still buying. Alice, you're still buying, right? So what we're going to do is, if you make any purchases wherever you are, in Taiwan, in US, in Singapore, in Australia, all of that will count towards meeting the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program as well. I don't know what more we can do. We just want everybody to meet it. You want more? You want more? All right, look. As of April 1st of this year, all SABP winners could place the bonus volume, so that's the volume they receive for meeting the SABP, in other SABP qualifiers. You could never do that before. You could only place it according to the business rules, personally sponsored, UF Autoship, active UFO. We changed that as of April 1st, where you can take the bonus volume and place it in other SABP winners. Why not? They're the ones who are doing what they're supposed to be doing. But we took it over the top on April 1st again, because now SABP qualifiers can assign their regular orders on unfranchise.com in the business development centers of other SABP qualifiers. You get that? This is how it works. Before, you could only place the volume in a qualified, personally sponsored UFO on Autoship. Okay? Now, on any order, Frank, that you place it on Unfranchise, I'm getting excited. On Unfranchise, I love talking about this stuff. On Unfranchise, you can take that order and you can place the volume in any, as deep as you want, in any non-personally sponsored person who wins the SABP. That's how good it is. Is that good or what? Chris, is that good? I mean, I can take it back if you want. Sorry, just kidding. But look at this. Jackie, how do I know? Pam, how do I know who met the SABP so I can place the volume? Real simple. We laid it out for you on a silver platter. Go to the Shopping Annuity Bonus Program report, and you will see the total amount of people in that quarter on your left and your right who met the SABP. You're looking at this report so you can see throughout the quarter who can I place the volume in. You just click on View Details and look what happens. It gives you the UFO ID number of everyone you can place the volume in for that quarter. As simple as that. We always listen to you, always. All of the things that we do are based on feedback that you all give us. What about challenges with tracking SABP orders? You ever gotten a headache from that? Right? You ever gotten a headache from that? We're going to eliminate the headache today. Sorry, I got to drink aloe so my throat keeps getting nice and good. But you ever have headaches trying to figure out, I went to Walmart, I can't find it. For some reason, it's not tracking. That ends today. It ends today. Let me show you how that works. Jeremy, you like this one. Go to your account on shop.com. Click on My Account, okay? And then this is a brand new report. Follow me here, called Cashback Activity. The problems with tracking for you, and even for us, SABP orders are not the orders that you place on the website, because you get instant cash back and IBV. Those track instantly. Am I right? The ones you have a problem with are the ones that link off to a partner, right? 100%, right? The problem is eliminated. Here's how it works. We have created a new report that's live as I speak right now. You can see it, and actually, we've been tracking the last 45 days of activity of each and every one of you. So when you go on, if you want to check this tonight or tomorrow, you'll see orders that go back to June that we've been tracking for you. And we have this report called Online Shopping Trips. Here's how it works. It is ingenious. So here's what happens. Chris, you go to a link-off partner, Barney's. We immediately assign you what we call a shopping trip. You see that shopping trip? Whether you buy from Barney's or not, you get a shopping trip ID. That means that you went from shop to Barney's, whether you buy or not. So you'll see shopping trips more than you'll probably see cash back awarded. But that's okay, Al, because we want to show that we track that trip. Now, it'll show you the store on this page. It gives you a tracking ID for any time you leave the site, whether you buy or not. When a purchase is made, we tell you where the purchase came from. Was it from shop.com? Was it from ShopBuddy? Was it include Shop Local on top of it? And we tell you if it's awarded or not, or in a pending status. So now, when you go to a store and you place an order, all you got to do is go to the online shopping trip, and you'll see that shopping trip and the status. If, for some reason, you don't see a trip, that means the person never went through shop. You see what I'm saying? Because we show that number anytime it leaves from shop. So you'll see a trip every single time. If you have a challenge where you see a trip and you weren't getting awarded, you will click on the shopping trip. All you'll do is give us the order number that you placed it on with the partner, the amount, send it to our top team. They get on it immediately and get it resolved. Simple as that. Is that good? I don't want you worried about not anything getting tracked. And this helps us, and it gives you all the visibility you need to see when you link off and go to every single store. Good? All right, now, we've added FAQs on here. If you have any questions about this report or any questions about it, link offs and how that program works. Let's talk about cash back for a minute. Do you like the new ticker on shop.com where we're tracking all the cash back that everybody is earning? That's live on the website. If you click Learn More, have your customers go here. They click Learn More, gives you a nice page that is, customers can register on this page and so forth. Now, on this same cashback activity report, you have the online shopping trips I spoke about, but you have cashback activity. What is that? Cashback activity is everything all-inclusive. These are your affiliate link-off orders and the orders that you place directly on the website, all culminated in one. And you'll see we give you the order number, the store name, everything that you need to do. So tracking SABP orders is a breeze. Don't worry about having to manually track them anymore. Literally, when you go to shop, you go to Barney's, you go to a Walmart, you'll get that shopping trip, and it'll be updated every single hour on the hour with that trip. Good? Another thing that was requested is consumers and UFOs wanted to get their cash back faster. They don't want to just get a check. As I speak today, if you have $10 or more, you can what? Redeem your cash back. On this cashback activity report, you got $10 or more, click the redeem order, give us your account information, and we'll direct deposit your cash back right into your account. I don't know, what else do you guys want? Looking for some helpful tips. Write this website down. This gives you any tip that you ever need to know on tracking. And sometimes it can be a setting in your computer that causes a problem, or a security setting that causes something, Frank, to happen to where it's not tracking to the partner. We created a website called cashbackfaq.com with tips and tricks and everything that you can have any consumer go to and you go to that talks about tracking orders and anything you want. It's updated all the time with information. And this is populated by our own people internally. So the people who field the calls about this, they're putting that information out to educate everybody. So go to this site. It is fabulous. Here's another feature we added. For consumers who buy on Shop, and we're adding this to Unfranchise as well, isn't this great? If someone orders a 90-day supply of OPC3, a 90-day supply, well, you don't want to have to remind them to reorder. We automatically send any consumer, soon to be UFO, very soon, this month. Anytime they order a 30-day supply, a 90-day supply of product, we send them an email, Stacy, to let them know that this particular product was ordered 30 days ago. They click the button, they can reorder it right then. Easy and simple. The goal is to get more recurring buying for each and every one of you. Here's another feature that we're adding on Shop this month. Click on Orders under the Cashback Activity area. And then you can see, this is a current live, it's this month, next month, it's being worked on as we speak. You will see every previous order that you've ever placed. We want to make it easy for you to shop. And what we'll do is we're adding a button there called Reorder Today. You click that button, it puts the same products that you had before, you check out, and you're done, and the product's been reordered automatically. Cool? All right, let's talk about your unfranchised business. Things that we're doing to put more money in your pocket, things that we're doing to make things easier and simpler for you. This is the thing that blows me away more than anything. When I show the business plan, and I've done it a gazillion times, every time I show it, I'm in every single time. Every time, because what this company offers anyone, it's just unspeakable. It's hard to talk about, Frank. The average franchise costs over $500,000. And that doesn't include the ongoing royalty payments, overhead costs, real estate, labor costs, insurance, and the headaches on top of it. But with an unfranchised business, your subscription for $129.95 Every time I show the plan, I say, that's not $129,000, that's $129.95. You get the Unfranchised Business Account, the Career Manual, Getting Started Guide, Audio Training Library, Bi-Monthly UFO Magazine, the GMTSS, Coaching and Mentoring by Experienced Unfranchised Owner. But there's more. As a UFO, you also get shop.com. We talked about this yesterday. Well, you know, is there a better domain name for shopping than shop.com? Well, I mean, seriously, shop.com, all armored for every single UFO. But on top of shop.com, included in the $129.95, you also get motivescosmetics.com, isotonics.com, custom mini websites, global.shop.com, TLS Slim. You know, it costs millions of dollars to develop this and engineer it and to maintain it and host it. But we have never, I can't even remember the last time we even touched the unfranchised subscription costs. But it costs millions and millions of dollars every single year to maintain this information. Earlier this year, how many of you have been to isotonics.com? Go check it out if you haven't. The whole site has been relaunched with a brand new design. It's responsive with a much better experience. It's fabulous, brand new website. What about TLSslim.com, the transitions program? Look, before about 2 months ago, everyone had to pay a separate subscription to have a TLS website, Kevin. As of 2 months ago, everybody, it's included in your subscription kit. Every one of you get a TLSslim.com site. So if my domain is shop.com/Mark, I now have for free TLSslim.com/Mark automatically. Not only are we now giving it, it's free for unfranchised owners, we relaunched it, we replatformed it. There's a new design, it's mobile responsive with a better experience. This is live as we speak over the last month. It is a beautiful website. Remember I talked yesterday? We've done more in 5 months than I think we did in 5 or 10 years. That's how much we've done. This site has been completely replatformed, redone. It's beautiful. Success stories with TLS, and it just keeps going on and on and on, and it's now part of your subscription. Now, what about Nutrimetrics.com? We replatformed that and relaunched that site. So if you're a health professional or a Nutrimetrics consultant, here's the new Nutrimetrics website that went live just about a month ago. Redesigned, relaunched, everything. It's got all the latest advancements. I love when people click on the products, how it works. It's beautiful how this site was laid out. It's very mobile friendly, easy for doctors and health professionals to use. And all of this for $129.95. It's almost crazy. It's almost crazy what a UFO gets in this business. On top of giving more back, our focus is making it easier for you to build the business. So you can focus on building and prospecting and less on managing. And that's what I'll talk about right now. So we're making it easier for you to onboard new UFOs, Jim, and simplifying the business. It's been a focus for us every day. Not every month, but every single day. So how many times have you brought in a UFO and they haven't had the startup funds to get started in the business? Okay, I have. Well, we've eliminated that challenge. Very simply, follow this. You can go to the Partner Now process. That's another thing. I was thinking about this as I was going through this over and over. I remember when you used to have to sign people up one at a time. Oh, God. Like 10 people over your house. 1, 2, 3. I mean, literally with the Partner Now process, you put them in a queue. It's so much easier to bring people in quicker. But on Partner Now or in the back office sign-up area, you can go and every new UFO has the option of choosing PayPal credit to pay for their initial order. And when they choose PayPal credit, they get 6 months interest-free to pay for that initial subscription. 6 months interest-free. Now, here's the interesting thing. Well, since you're giving them interest-free, What happens to the BV and the product? Guess what? Even though they don't have to pay for this for 6 months, you still get the BV and we ship the product order out immediately. That simple. Now, that's as easy as it is. Now, Shop.com credit card. How many of you have a Shop.com black card? I think we have a section over here with people who have black cards. Around here, somewhere. But all of you guys are in this area. Everyone should have a Shop.com black card. I have one. Again, you're double dipping. Literally, anytime you purchase. Again, we have a better credit card now. Why? The previous card gave you IBV. This card gives you BV on every single purchase. Earn 1% BV on every single purchase, not IBV. Get a 50 BV bonus in the first 3 months. No annual fee. 0% if you transfer any money to the black card. And then you can get even more BV through the black card program by getting consumers on the platinum card, because we give every UFO a 50 BV bonus when you're customers in the first 3 months. Here's a new thing that you asked for. A lot of you said, I can't track that my purchases on my black card are getting credited properly. Problem eliminated. Problem eliminated. You were getting the BV, and you do get it every single month, and it gets placed in your alternate BV placements. But we said we want to give you more visibility. So now, if you go to unfranchise.com, click on Reports, click on Shop Black Card, we show you every single transaction you make with the Shop Black Card. We show you the store. We show you if you've been awarded the BV, if it's in a pending status. Again, more visibility for you. Are you guys good with all this stuff? So you'll see every transaction within 72 hours right there. Here's another thing that we added about a month ago. What about UFOs who don't have the credit to get a black card? We can't control that because the banks are the ones who are approving or declining, whether someone gets a card. And so we worked with the team. We said, look, we've got to address UFOs and customers who get declined for the card. So about 2 months ago, we put in a new program. Any person who's been rejected for the black card, we send them a notification and reach out to them, and we offer them a Shop.com secured credit card. Yeah. We give them a secured credit card. And what happens is they earn cash back on every one of their purchases while they build up their credit. And then within 12 months, we convert them automatically to the Shop.com black card. Look, if you got any more concerns, please let me know. I'm trying to cover every base up here I can. I'm trying. We try to overcome every obstacle. Thank you. Thank you. What are they saying? No, thank you. All right. There's more, I promise. Thank you. There's more. It's easy for me to talk about this stuff because we have an amazing team of people who put these things together. I mean, this business is going to go crazy. Your business is going to go crazy with this stuff. Let's talk about even simplifying and growing your business even more. Universal unfranchise. Do you know what any market you work in now, Alice, any market that you're in, you just one single sign in, and you can manage your business just through one login through any particular market you want. Remember I talked about how a new prospect in UFO coming in can use PayPal credit? Any unfranchised owner who places an order on unfranchise in the US can use PayPal credit, and you can get 6 months interest-free on any single order that you want. We are working close with PayPal to expand PayPal credit in other markets. So we want to expand it outside the US. We offer PayPal in most of our markets right now, but we're focusing on getting them to offer PayPal credit in all those markets so we can offer 6 months interest-free everywhere possible. So this is offered on Unfranchise. PayPal and PayPal credit is also on moduscosmetics.com, shop.com, and tlsslim.com. How many of you got your World Conference tickets? Come on. You heard the stories up here. Basically, you get in product more than what the tickets cost. You basically get more in value in product than what the tickets cost. And on top of that, we did a direct deal with PayPal credit. And guess what? You basically, hold on, I gotta stop saying basically. You can buy your 3 tickets today, get all that product, sell the product, but watch this. You don't have to pay, you could pay your tickets using PayPal credit on the mobile application, and you don't have to pay for your tickets for 6 months. So you can go ahead and sell your tickets and it's already done. Why wouldn't everyone take advantage of that? Good? Now, I love this topic, simplifying unfranchised Autoship. Now I'm getting into the meat and potatoes of your business, so focus with me. All right, this is the meat and potatoes of your business. For 24 years, we could not figure out how to resolve people not getting paid for 5th weeks. Guess what? We resolved that problem this year. No more. We eliminated the 5th week problem. There's never a 5th week ever. Earlier this year, we changed Autoship to pull 17 days prior to the week ending Friday of your Q date in a given month. What did it do? With the 5th week program, what happened is there would be 48 pulls because there are 4 weeks in a month, 12 months a year, 48 weeks. 4 weeks out of the year wouldn't be a pull. By going to 17 days prior to the Q date, this was something that was brought to us by the council. They voted unanimously on it, and this year we implemented it. No more 5th weeks, and we basically took the 48 weeks and spread it out over 52 weeks so everyone's getting volume every single week. Cool? That was done. That was done earlier this year. What else did that happen? What else occurred there? We also revamped, and this is live, the unfranchised Autoship section. Completely overhauled it. By moving away from the 5th week program, now a UFO doesn't have to choose a week. They just register, buy the Fast Start Kit, and they're done. They don't need to know about week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. You don't have to explain it to them anymore. We set up the pull for them. We set up the pull for them 17 days prior to the Q date in the 2nd month. But watch this. How it makes it simpler. Remember how you always used to have to sit down with people and do this? You don't have to do it anymore. We set the date for them automatically. Did you know on Unfranchised Autoship, any excess BV and IBV, make sure you do this. You can place in your organization. If you're an SABP winner, you can place it down in other SABP winners' centers. Make sure you do that. Also with the 5th week, elimination of that, we've always had accrual protection, but the accrual protection always started after the 3rd month. So what happened is someone, would do 50 a month, and then once they got to coordinator, we would bump them up automatically. But with the accrual program, if someone set it up 2 months and 2 weeks later in the old program, what if they took off like gangbusters in the 1st month, and they had to bump up to 100? Well, the problem was they're not pulling for 2 months and they would get caught up. We would always correct those for people, but it was an aggravation. Now what this accrual protection does is corrects people going forward and corrects people going backward. So if you qualify for a commission in the 1st month, we know and we automatically reset their date to 17 days prior to the queue date. We pull them. They don't have to worry about a thing. Nothing. Other enhancements to Autoship. The Autoship queue. This is live. How many of you go in, I know you do it, and it's okay with me. It's your business. You need to have the flexibility to run your business. How many of you like to change your orders from month to month? It's okay. You can raise your hand. I do too. We've made it easier now for you to do it. Easier. It's called the Unfranchise Autoship queue. This is live. Watch this. What you can do is you go to Unfranchise, and you can choose on any product detail page any items that you want to add to your Unfranchise Autoship queue. When you click on that Unfranchise Autoship queue, it doesn't put it in your order. It's a queue. Think of it as a queue. It puts it in a queue so you can go online, add Snap in there, add isotonics, whatever, and it's putting it in a queue. Once you add it to that queue, it'll tell you that it's been added successfully to your queue, and then it goes in, this is live as I speak, it goes into a UF Autoship queue. It's not a live order. But let's say this month I want to add OPC3 to my order. Really simply, take that product, drag it, move it over to the right, and that product has automatically been added to your Unfranchise Autoship. You can toggle back and forth, and you can add as many items in your queue as you want. And then let's say you want to take off the other item. Real simple. It doesn't just make it disappear. Man, I don't want to go back in there. Yardley, if you just take the item off for next month, all you do is when you update the products, it just puts it in your queue. Doesn't eliminate, puts it back in your queue, so you have the flexibility on Autoship to do what you want. Cool? Also, so again, if you remove an item, it just puts it back in your queue. But you can also search for items on your Autoship. And this is, all of this area is your queue. You can search for an item, and then once you find what you want, you can just add it into your Autoship order automatically, or you can type directly into and put the product code if you want it, and then it'll add to your Autoship order as well. So you just put it in the queue, toggle back and forth, adjust your order accordingly, never have to worry about dates. It's as simple as that. Is all that good? All right, let's keep going. Now, there's a whole rhyme and reason for all this stuff. There's a whole method to the madness of all this stuff. Why did we make Autoship easier? Why are we doing all these things one franchise? Because just a week ago, if you're an Unfranchise, why shouldn't you be able to order more products on Unfranchise? So we that's a terrible word. We put, sounds like, no, these are great products. We put all of the one cart products, over 6.5 million products, are now available for you to buy on unfranchise.com. Let me tell you what that means. Let me tell you how important that is. So for all these products, you don't need to go to shop and buy them. If you're going to get your Isotonics OPC3, now here's the other thing. The one cart offers all the top brands that you love. Some of you are looking at me like, what's he saying? Follow me here. Disney, Dell, Toshiba, all these products have been uploaded into unfranchise.com. Over 6.5 million products. What does that mean? Watch. Follow me. You with me? All right. I go in and I search Andy for pet food. Guess what? All of the Shop Direct and One Cart products will now appear on Unfranchise. So watch this. I search for pet food. I go and I choose the pet food that I want. It will show me the cost, the cash back I'm going to earn, and the IBV I'm going to earn from buying that dog food. Okay? Now remember, I can add all my Market America products to this as well. I can add my Market America products to this as well. It'll give me the store information on Unfranchise about this store and all the information. See the exact cash back and the exact IBV that you're gonna earn from this order. Here's the beautiful thing. By us putting it on Unfranchise, when you check out, unlike Shop, you're gonna assign your BV for the MA product orders, but for the dog food, you got IBV, you place it before you check out. So you assign the IBV right online with the site, and you get to designate where you put it, so you're not toggling placements. Right? So here's an example of a checkout. I've got my Market America products, and I've got products from my One Carts as well. And look, it's adding all my cash back. It's broken out. And here's another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna make everything synonymous, everything tie together. So I'm getting cash back for all these orders. I'm getting BV for all these orders I can sign before I check out. I'm getting IBV for these orders that I can assign before I check out. And guess what? I've also earned cash back as well when I check out. You get me? Now, because we're doing all this, what we're working on as well is, since you all are building a shopping annuity, soon, already working on it, we're gonna let you check out with your cash back as well on unfranchise.com. Mine as well. Why not? It's your money. Thank you. All right. Look. Hold on. I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds good. Taiwan? Taiwan, we got you. Taiwan, all right. Taiwan, all right. Look, I got some stuff. Look, this is for everybody. This is for everybody. But this is your money. Why not be able to use it wherever you buy? So this is being added too. Here's another great feature. You guys are on the go. You guys good so far? You guys are on the go, right? You're building, and I know after this event you're gonna go nuclear with this. Things are gonna go crazy. So now, live as I speak, we're gonna start sending you text message notifications. How many of you, I can't stand email. I get so bombarded with email. So now we've launched text message notifications. Live as I speak, here's how it works, Tony. Go to unfranchise.com, go to your account settings, click on notification preferences, and automatically, live as I speak, we're having you opt into this. Why? Because we don't want to send you text messages and you not want it. I really think you do, but you go into that area of Unfranchise. You can check all the boxes of where you want text notifications. Form 1000, when a Form 1000 is due, when an annual renewal is due, when an unfranchised Autoship declines, we'll send you a text. Watch this. When your Autoship declines, if I personally sponsored somebody and their Autoship declines and I check the box, I as the sponsor will get a text message saying X person's unfranchised Autoship declines. You can call them. You'll get a text message if your quarterly requirement is in danger. You will get a text message if you have a partner waiting to be placed in the business. You will get text notifications when orders are shipped, when orders are returned, and for vouchers. And we're adding, Michael, a plethora of more. Basically anything you'll see over the next 2-3 months that you get by email, we'll add in this section, and you can just slice and dice and tell us how you want and which ones you want to get by text message instantly. Good? So go to Unfranchise today or when you get home and make sure, Al, you just go in and opt in for these so you get the text. And again, we could have opted in everybody. We just, because most people, I mean, I have a text plan that's unlimited, but some of you don't. So if you didn't, we didn't want to just send text messages to people who might not have an unlimited plan. So we said, let's make them go in here and choose if they want the text message option or not. Good? All right. How many of you spend, it should be eliminated, a large amount of time managing your organization's month-to-month accrual and quarterly requirements? Should be eliminated. If I talked to you a year ago, many of you would be raising your hand. But with all the things that we're doing, so you can focusing on building, that's been eliminated, right? Earlier this year, we implemented the calendar widget. Have you used that? Love it, right? Automatically tells you when you have met, or when you haven't met a requirement. In this case, anytime there's a green, I'm good. Anytime there's a red, I click on the red button. Here it's green, I'm fine. Okay? If I click red, it tells me exactly what I have not met for that particular monthly or quarterly requirement. But you can go in there and add 5 personally sponsored UFOs to track as well. The beautiful thing about that is you can change out those people. It might be these 5 today, it might be these 5 tomorrow, it might be these 5 next week. You can change those around. And then what it does is anytime you see a red, you click on the button, it tells you what they haven't met for that month or for that quarter. Okay, you see that? Now, also, it'll give you information not just on monthly and quarterly requirements, but annual renewal. So if you see that date right there at the end of the month in red, that person needs to renew that particular month. But watch this. We added a new feature to this a few months ago. UFOs wanted to know when other UFOs, when their drafts were pulling. So added to the widget about 2 months ago, you can see in blue anytime a UFO's draft is going to pull. Automatically right there, it tells you who it is and so forth. Good? All right, more features, more features. This drives me crazy. I am sick and tired of the reports on Unfranchise. I'm tired of them. We've been spending, they need to get some love. So, and I'll tell you when things are good and I'll tell you when things need to improve. This needs to improve and it's getting the love now it needs. And I'm gonna show you what's going on. This is one of the main things each and every one of you do. So you need the love for this. Let me show you what's happened. Look, you ever needed to place someone in the organization or find an ID number? Like, come on, man, let's make it easier for you. God, frustrating. So what you do is probably you go to the Unfranchise Owner Network report and go through all this stuff. My goodness, I cannot believe we put you through this aggravation. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. I got a headache looking at this. So now, live as we speak, on forget this, on every single report on Unfranchise, live as I speak, every report, you just type in a person's name automatically, James, John, Wilmer, whatever it might be. Thank you. Anybody's name that you want. So in this case, I went to a sales volume report. My gosh, thank God I don't have to go to the network report anymore. Type in their name, James. Let me show you what happens. This is live as I speak. Type in James, and all the Jameses come up. I just click on the James I want to see. It puts his information in the report. I click view the report, and I'm done. Thank goodness. God, help me. Like, we really put you through that. Come on, guys. That's not it. We have a whole team of people gutting out all these reports. So that's the first one, that's live. Here are all the ones that are being gutted and being done. Now also, this is available in all countries. Yes, Taiwan. Look at this though too. all countries, all languages. The search feature works for Chinese characters as well. So we got everybody covered here. We got everybody covered. So there's been a group, a daily group that's been meeting on an ongoing basis, dissecting every single report. It's been a combination of corporate and UFOs, gutting them out. And here's what we're developing as we speak. The goal here is, let's show the UFOs what they need to know right now at the click of a fingertip. Just click of a button, show them what they need to know. So here's what we're doing. On the sales volume report, right now when you go to the report, it defaults to your accrual date, right? But one thing I realized that they told me about, and I banged my fist on the table when I heard when you adjust it to IBV, it doesn't change the accrual. I'm like, what? That's got to get fixed immediately. That's being fixed, number one. Number two is we're giving you a start and ending date. So that way, if you want to choose how much volume you've gotten in the last month, the last 2 weeks, you can slice and dice that report, because right now there's no date range. It's just an accrual date, and it gives you a report. So Andy, if you want to see something for the last month, the last 3 months, you can just run it that way, and you can see the progression of the sales volume by a business center or whatever it may be. Now, on the sales volume report, number one, sometimes you ever notice a discrepancy between the sales volume and the detailed sales? Why? That's being eliminated as well. Like, really? So those tools are being built from the same database, even though the volumes are still, they should always be identical. So when you run the sales volume report, you will also on that report yardly see a button for the detailed sales. You just click the button and we'll show you the detailed sales report right from the sales volume report page. Also, on those orders on the detailed sales report, we will show you who paid for them. You ever try to figure out who is that? We'll tell you if they're a UFO or we'll tell you if they're a customer, so you know where those order sources are coming from. And then also, you'll be able to view these on your mobile device. What about this? Let's say you don't know this new customer or this new UFO. All you got to do from this report is click on their name. We'll give you all their contact information. If you're on your phone, click a button, you can give them a phone call right there. We're adding filters to every single report on Unfranchise. What does that mean? Every single report, right, Kev? Watch this. Every report, you can say, you know what? I just want to see my personally sponsored distributors only. Or I just want to see my qualified UFOs. I just want to see my certified executive coordinators only. Or I might want to see a combination of both. Or I might want to see, I'm sure this would be something for Elizabeth, Frank, Aldi. Look, you can remove people if they have 0 volumes. So you don't see reports that have 10,000 pages long, Pam. Remove those people. You can show activated UFOs only. Showing UFOs, what about this one, who are over 270 days. You can run a report that says, show me anyone over 270 so I can call them and get them back going in the business again. So literally, here I went to an Unfranchised network report. I selected only 270. Show me UFOs, Dana, who are over 270 days old, and it'll show it to me. Contact information, everything I can click, and I can slice and dice the reports all by these ways. Good? Oh, here's another one. Here's another one that you all wanted. Like, when you run this network sales volume report, it's so much data. What you'll be able to see on this report and other reports is we will highlight people on these reports when they're getting close to earning commission checks. So that way you can see and you can reach out, Lou, to those people and say you're getting close. So anyone on any of the reports will highlight those people who are getting close to earning a check. Cool? All right. All right. Look at this one. Open placement report. Another one drives me crazy. Like, you're just trying to place a UFO. Like, we got to make it that hard for you to find them? Right now, if you're trying to place a UFO, then you go to this open placement report, and it's showing you every open placement. There's a lot of open placements. Like, where do I look and where do I start? Come on, man, look. The new report will literally just take you straight to the bottom of the leg that you want to see and just give you the person. Simple as that. Like, come on, man. Like, really? Once you start digging into this, we're also adding a retail profit report. So you have visibility in all the retail profit that you're earning from orders on shop.com and on your consumer website. And then you could also use that for tax information as well to report to your accountant whatever you might need to. Purge warning report. Completely overhauling this report. This will now become excuse me, let me tell you. We're going to completely overhaul the quarterly purge warning report, and it'll be just a purge warning report where we'll incorporate both the quarterly requirements and the annual renewal into one single report. This one I love. And be honest with me here. How many of you have one of these? Kevin, you got one of these in your office? I think Dennis might too. How many of you have one of these in your office? You ever drawn it all out in your office? I know you have. Well, guess what? You won't need that anymore, what we're developing. The way you do that is all going to be done digitized for you automatically. Be a digitized form, so you don't have to draw this whole big map online, and it'll be all digitized and you can drill in. Good? All right, look, I'm coming in. I'm getting out of time. And it stinks, and I'm getting out of time. Please keep feeding us. This is how we do these things. Please keep feeding us. And you get all this for $129.95, and I'm gonna go through this quickie. You like what I'm talking about? We're continuing the media app that Steve and Kevin developed, the Unfranchise prospecting app, the virtual partner. Why did we come out with the virtual partner? Because we wanted to have every new unfranchised come in the business and do the necessary things that they need to do. And you don't have to be all over them. And it's simple through an application. And I'm coming in for a landing, I promise. Let's talk about growing your business globally. We've expanded our personal consumption program. What's personal consumption? Personal consumption means for markets like Hong Kong or Singapore, where each country has certain rules and regulations about developing products and getting them in their markets. We let UFOs in Singapore and consumers in Singapore buy US products from the US, and we ship it to those markets. So it expands that product base for that market. And then all the BV gets assigned accordingly. Now, Andy, you'll love this when you were in Australia. And you always go to global.shop.com to actually purchase these items, and we would ship it from the US to Australia. But the BV would toggle between the auto placements. Now on global.shop.com, you can place the BV at the time that you actually check out, and you can place it, according to the business. We're adding Autoship to global.shop.com for consumers. And then we're redoing global.shop.com. So global.shop.com, fabulous. We shipped over 190 countries all over the world. Tom, you meet somebody in Russia and a customer, you go on a vacation, they can go to your global.shop.com/whatever your name is, and they can buy isotonics, and we'll ship to Russia for them, and you get the BV. That has been in place. First of all, you guys look at me like, whoa, babe, we've had this for years. Seriously, you go on a vacation, you find somebody, you go to Russia, you go wherever it is, you find a customer, they can go to your site, we'll ship it there, you get the BV for it. All right, that's how it works now. It enables you to expand your customer base internationally. You earn referral bonuses or retail profit for all those purchases, and the BV goes to your home country. But we're going to expand global.shop.com, and this is what we're going to do. In all the market countries and the emerging market programs in China, Japan, Korea, Russia, not only can you sell to these customers and get BV, we're going to expand the program to include partner stores on global.shop.com. So when that customer in China goes and buys his isotonics, He can also buy from a partner store, and you will get BV and IBV for selling those products on global. You with me? So, this is what happens. If you're in China, if you're in Japan, if you're in any of the market countries like Hong Kong or Singapore, and you have a UFO or customer go there, we have these stores who will ship directly to your markets. Bloomingdale's will ship to you. Macy's will ship to you. Victoria's Secrets will ship to you. Ashford will ship to you. ASOS will ship to you. Ann Taylor will ship to you. Hundreds and hundreds of stores will ship to your local markets. All the stores you wish could ever ship to you will now ship to you, and you'll get the IBV credit for it. You can stay standing because the next phase of that is the customer will get cash back for purchasing those products as well. That'll be right after. And, thank you. All right, look. So, that's not it. But I am coming in, I promise. What we're doing now is global shop because of, again, buying MA products, BV, buying partner store, cashback, IBV, etc. We're re-changing, we're re-platforming the site. So global.shop.com over the next 2, 3, 4 months or so is going to become shop.com global. Okay? Completely overhauled website. Brand new website, global.shop.com, shop.com global. Rechanging the whole site, rechanging the global image. Okay? All of our brands, our search, the whole page is being redone, rebranded, replatformed, the whole thing. It's mobile responsive. It's mobile responsive. And we're going to continue to grow internationally. The Asia Pacific has gone wildfire. Love you. You've done amazing. Australia's growing. Taiwan's growing. Hong Kong's growing. Singapore's growing. All these markets are growing exponentially. And because of that growth, the beginning of 2017, thanks to Joe Bolyard, we'll be opening up in Malaysia. So again, look, I could keep going on and on and on, but I am out of time. I wish I could. Look, the sky is the limit. I love each and every one of you. I'm out of time. Go take this and go to the top. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I love you.